Celtics Nation, brace yourselves. The rumors are heating up about a major trade that could reshape our roster and our destiny. Are we ready to see a beloved player leave the parquet floor? This buzz could change the game for us. As we explore the possibilities, think about how this could set the stage for our next championship run. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what's coming next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Celtics news. The Boston Celtics are facing a pivotal moment as they look toward the future amid swirling trade rumors involving Jrue Holiday. With predictions of their salary and luxury tax bill surpassing an astounding $500 million next season, it's clear that significant changes might be on the horizon. The new ownership is undoubtedly aware that maintaining such an expensive roster isn't sustainable, especially if they fall short of a championship this season. So, could Holiday be on the move? Let's dive into some intriguing trade proposals that might reshape the Celtics roster and their aspirations. First up, we have a proposal that sends Jrue Holiday to the Detroit Pistons in exchange for Tobias Harris and a 2029 first-round pick. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sending a player like Holiday to a rival in the Eastern Conference is risky, but hear me out. Tobias Harris, with his $27 million contract coming off the books next season, offers flexibility. Plus, he's averaging 13.8 points and 6.1 rebounds this season, which provides much-needed depth for the Celtics. While this might not scream win now, it certainly helps bolster the bench, which has been a weak point. For the Pistons, pairing Holiday with Cade Cunningham could create a dynamic defensive backcourt, enhancing their playoff chances. Still, I can't help but feel a bit uneasy about strengthening a rising rival. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Next, let's consider a trade with the San Antonio Spurs. In this scenario, the Celtics would receive Harrison Barnes, Malaki Branham, Blake Wesley, and a 2028 first-round pick in exchange for Holiday. The Spurs are desperate for a guard like Holiday, a seasoned veteran who can guide their young talent, including the promising Victor Wembanyama. Barnes has been a steady contributor with 11.7 points and 3.7 rebounds per game, and adding two young assets like Branham and Wesley could set the Celtics up for future success. This trade keeps the Celtics competitive in the short term, while also considering the long game. It's a delicate balance, and as a fan, I want to see us contend now, but I also understand the need for long-term planning. What do you all think? Is this a solid move, or does it risk too much for the sake of future gains? Finally, we have a bold proposal involving the Memphis Grizzlies. This trade would see Jrue Holiday and Sam Hauser head to Memphis in exchange for Desmond Bane and Vince Williams Jr., along with a 2030 first-round pick. Now, this is where things get exciting. Bane is a star 3-and-D guard, averaging 18.8 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 5.4 assists this season. Imagine Bane teaming up with Derek White in the backcourt. That's an explosive combination that could truly elevate the Celtics' offensive game. While Holiday would provide a steadying presence for the Grizzlies alongside Ja Morant, this trade could be a game-changer for Boston. It's about maximizing our chances to win now while still thinking about the future. The prospect of acquiring a player like Bane is tantalizing. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. As we consider these trade scenarios, it's crucial to weigh the implications of each decision. The Celtics are at a crossroads, and how they navigate this offseason will significantly impact their championship window and the fans' dreams. As a passionate Celtics fan, I'm invested in how these choices unfold. Will they opt for a win-now approach, or will they take a step back to build for the future? The stakes have never been higher. As the Boston Celtics continue their impressive run, currently riding a 7-game winning streak and solidifying their position as the hottest team in the Eastern Conference, there's an underlying tension brewing about the impending offseason. With the playoffs approaching, the focus is not solely on the present. It's also on the future, particularly concerning the future of Al Horford. This summer, Al Horford is set to become a free agent, and it's no secret that the Celtics face some tough decisions. Horford has been integral to the team's success, averaging 8.6 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 2.1 assists this season, all while shooting a respectable 41.8% from the field and 35.6% from beyond the arc. His contributions, especially in light of Kristaps Porzingis' absences, have been vital. However, with the Celtics being a second-apron team for 2 consecutive years, they may find themselves needing to make significant roster adjustments. The prospect of moving under that mark looms large, and that could mean a seismic trade is on the horizon. Yet, the most pressing concern is Horford, who, despite being 39 by the time the postseason wraps up, is still playing high-level basketball. There's a palpable sense of anxiety among fans regarding whether the Celtics will be able to retain him. Other teams are already preparing to make a run at Horford, with offers projected to start around the $6 million taxpayer mid-level exception. It's an interesting dilemma. The Celtics would benefit financially by replacing Horford's current $9.5 million salary with a minimum contract next season, but that's not a scenario any fan wants to think about. This is where my heart starts to ache for the team. Losing a player like Horford, especially after having experienced it before, would be a bitter pill to swallow. He's not just a player, he's a leader, a veteran presence that embodies the Celtics' grit and determination. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn because on one hand, maintaining financial flexibility is crucial, but on the other, losing Horford could disrupt the chemistry and experience that this team has built. Horford has a deep connection to the city of Boston and the Celtics organization. His love for the team is evident, and that gives me hope. His potential willingness to stay could be the silver lining we're all looking for. But as we know in the NBA, loyalty can sometimes be overshadowed by business decisions, and that's the harsh reality we might face this offseason. As fans, we need to recognize the weight of these choices. The front office has a delicate balancing act ahead of them. Retaining Horford could bolster the Celtics' chances in the playoffs and beyond, but if they let him slip away, it could be a devastating blow to the team's future aspirations. I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you think the Celtics should do? Should they prioritize keeping Horford? Or is it time to consider the long-term financial health of the team? This is a pivotal offseason for the Celtics, and every decision will have lasting ramifications. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a moment in this thrilling journey. Let's come together as a community, share our thoughts, and cheer on our Celtics as they head into the playoffs and tackle the challenges ahead. Together, we can navigate these turbulent waters and keep the spirit of the Celtics alive!